Then luckily they were looking for like a tall girl,
Yeah.
petite enough to walk the ramp for
Yeah.
them. And they kind of saw me and they were like, okay, would you do that? And I've never done modeling in my life, not even in my junior college, never. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll try. I finished my exam and within 1 week I got a call from Kingfisher Supermodel. I didn't know what to do in a reality TV show.
But they
I was just
don't
being
train
myself.
you, like, I mean. Hi guys, welcome to Enlighten with Nehha. Today we have a very special guest, Reena. She's been a supermodel. She's featured in the Kingfisher calendar, the Model Hunt show and many more. We are linking her profile so you can check it out. She's also a lawyer, which is a very rare combination. So lethal combination. Thank you for adding that. And she's featured in the High Court, the Supreme Court, and also broken all rules to become a lawyer, also being a model. And now she's a rocking DJ, performed about 120 gigs, and more power to you.
In just 10 months.
In just 10 months, very important.
In
So you can do the math.
In 3 different countries.
3 different countries, yes. So yeah, we can't wait to hear from you, your journey, and enlighten us.
While I was studying in my law school, that was in Mitibai, and one of the participants in Intercollegiate Festival, she was one of the Miss India, I forgot her name now, and she kind of backed out from the competition. And then luckily they were looking for like a tall girl, petite enough to walk the ramp for them. And they kind of saw me and they were like, okay, would you do that? And I've never done modeling in my life, not even in my junior college, never. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll try. So that's when it started. Like I was on the stage, this festival is called Umang Festival, and the judges, the jury was Abdul Kasbekar for one day was Alessia Rao, and I was the first runner-up.
Wow.
And this was an all Asia level festival, like all the colleges from Asia were participating in this. And I directly got an entry to Miss Diva, which goes to Miss Universe, Times of India Miss Diva. So I got a direct entry, me and another girl who won. And I didn't go for it.
What? I
didn't go for it because, of course, like the moment you go there, they give you a long list. You have to buy this, you have to buy that, you have to do this, you have to do that. And then even the dates were colliding with my exam. And because I come from a family where education has higher importance than money and anything else.
So relatable.
So, like my family pushed me, is like, you're still young, you can probably do this later. You just finish your exams. These opportunities will keep coming in your life, so calm down. So I left that. And I finished my exam and within 1 week I got a call from Kingfisher Supermodels that time.
Nice.
That
was hot that time.
Yeah, so that was the last season, by the way. The one that I did, that was the last season.
Wow.
There was no Kingfisher Supermodels after that. So this used to air on NDTV back then. Like all the seasons were always on NDTV. That's an NDTV property. So I got a call for an audition and I went there and I got selected. I was one of the 13 girls in the season. So there was always like, they always keep like one girl extra. Because it's like 12 months.
Right.
There's always one girl extra. And this was a reality TV show. So first ever time facing a camera directly for Kingfisher Supermodels, which was like really a sexy brand.
I
was a nerd, I used to wear business formals in my college. I used to wear spectacles.
Seriously?
I had one straight length hair. And I didn't know anything. I didn't know to do makeup. I didn't know about walk. I didn't know about dressing up. Like I had nothing. Like, nothing on my mind by then about glamour and fashion.
Like a blank canvas.
Yeah, and I was more of a funny person, to be honest. Like some people have funny bones. I was one of that person.
That's where the cartoon character didn't come.
going back,
Yeah.
the first ever job I did was a cartoon review
Yeah.
job. So,
Yeah.
so this was like a different story for me, and I was very happy. I was very excited. I was like, wow.
A different world for
A
me.
different world, seeing such beautiful girls around me. Like, and all these girls were professional models
Yeah.
who had participated.
Yeah.
And there was this one girl who was the senior model, and like everyone was like
All pros.
all pros. Like
Yeah.
someone has come through some agency,
Yeah.
they've done like campaigns and all. And me and another girl, we were the only one who were like blank canvas. We had no idea about anything.
At least you had someone.
Yeah, and we both were like super funny, and like we made really good friends on that set.
Yeah.
Like we're still friends.
Vibe together.
Yeah. So it's been 12 years to that Kingfisher Supermodels.
The onset of
Yeah,
this
the
crazy.
onset of my modeling career.
Oh my god.
But yeah, like throughout that season, I was known for cracking jokes, and I was known for my humor more than being sexy and being like that good-looking dusky girl and all. I was not known for that. I was only known for my
That
humor
kind of
back then.
overpowered.
Yeah, because I was like just in my element. I didn't know what to do in a reality TV show, you know.
But they
I was just
don't
being
train
myself.
you, like, I mean, as far as I know.
So, apparently, before going to a reality TV show, I always thought that all the shows are scripted.
Oh yeah.
That's what my idea was. Okay, they're going to tell me what to do. They're going to tell me what to
Yeah.
do. But they just leave you like, they leave you on a barren land. You know,
Really?
make things out of yourself, create things for yourself. It's like that.
Oh,
There was no script.
That's new.
And every day we used to wake up to a task.
Okay.
Like every day we had like different tasks. That was a shooting task, and on those basis we used to get eliminated. And it was all fashion shoot tasks.
Okay.
And I got to work with big names like Colston Julian, Atul Kasbekar, Dabu Ratnani.
Wow.
Like in my first shoot.
I mean,
Yeah.
what a
So,
blessing.
Yeah. So I could sustain the top
Jackpot.
5 in that. After that I got eliminated because of one task, which was I had to do an aerial act. Like there was a huge aerial with sunflowers around it.
Yeah.
It was 20 feet high above the ground,
Wow.
and I had to like stand on it and pose.
Oh.
I am super scared of heights. Like, I'm super scared of heights. I started crying. I was like, I don't want to do this. I want to go
Not
home.
worth it.
And I want to go home. I'm done. I want to give exams.
Okay.
I want to study law. This is not my cup of tea. Because I've always been a very studious person. You know, field thing was not my thing.
I
I
can
was
imagine. Yeah.
not a performer. I was someone who could do really great with books, articulating, reading, writing. I was really good at it. And this was like first time I'm performing something.
I know.
So
it can overwhelm you.
it was very overwhelming for me. It was scary actually, to be honest. I was really scared. I used to cry and shit. So from there, right after I exited from Kingfisher, within like maybe 14 days, I was just resting at home because that was like too much of
I know, hustle
for me. I had never done that. And within 14 days of time, I started getting offers from really good brands.
Really?
Like the first brand I did after Kingfisher was Stardust magazine, and it was directly with Siddharth Malhotra.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I was on the cover page of Stardust magazine with Siddharth Malhotra. And
You must be universe's
I know it.
favorite
The
for
first day I
sure.
went to the shoot, again I don't know anything about a professional shoot, right? I go there and I see Siddharth Malhotra and I'm like, hi, I'm Reena. That was the funniest thing I've done. Like,
Did you
it's
feel
just like-
starstruck?
No, I didn't feel starstruck at him at all. He was very chilled out.
Yeah.
He
I
didn't
mean,
give
all
that
of them
star
are like
vibe
that,
at all.
yeah,
He was
yeah.
very chilled out. He was
Yeah.
like, and one of the models was his co-model back then. So, you know, he had that whole friendly vibe around everything because he was very comfortable in the whole
Because
thing.
they've also been there, right?
Yeah, because he's been a model.
Yeah.
He was not always like a different actor.
Yeah.
So they know how to like, you know, get along on a shoot with models and all. And after that, it just went going on. I did a lot of that.
Okay.
And then suddenly I moved to runway.
Okay.
And when I moved to runway, that's where I thought this is what I want to do.
Yeah, you enjoy
Yeah, I love the thrill of being on the stage.
it. Yeah.
Something that you don't know what's going to happen. You know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it just takes you with the flow. It's very fluid.
Very
It gives you
dynamic,
very
yeah.
adventurous feeling.
Yeah.
You know, somewhere there's a little risk involved in it.
Of course.
So I am a risk taker. I love taking risk. And that just
I'm not surprised.
like I don't like plain Jane things.
Yeah.
So,
Vanilla.
yeah. So I did that. I did that for like a couple of years, and again I had to like take a break to finish my law.
Wow.
I did that,
Okay.
and I chose criminal as my forefront. Criminal law as my
My
forefront.
God.
And-
You must be loving thrill for sure. I don't know many women do that. So
No,
hats off to
there
you.
are a lot of lawyers in criminal.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I haven't met like many of them, but I've heard like there are many girls who are doing
Yeah.
like specializing in criminal law, but I haven't really met
Yeah,
many.
but you know, I just want to know like what made you get into law? Like, was
Oh,
there?
my father!
He's a lawyer. Oh.
My father's not a lawyer. He wanted to become a lawyer. He could
Oh.
not, so he put it on me.
Our dream. Okay, now on to you.
And I'm like a very dedicated daughter, and I'm a very
Oh.
dedicated family person.
Ah.
So you know, I will never disappoint my family.
Okay.
So-
But you also liked it. I mean.
Oh, initially I really hated it. Like, you know, I used to like cringe every day, crib about it. But with time, when I learned the importance of knowing law, like, you know, how useful it is
Yeah.
to know the law of
Yeah.
the country that you're living in. And more than that, it makes you a very purposeful person.
Yeah. It can
Yeah.
change lives now.
It does, like, so being a lawyer does not really help only you.
Yeah.
It also, you know, kind of liberates you to help someone else.
Yeah. It has a social impact in a big way.
It is very purposeful. Like modeling has no purpose, you know. Somewhere I'm just going, changing clothes, walking,
Yeah.
coming back, changing clothes, clicking pictures.
It's a little
coming
shallow.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really shallow. It's also a different thing.
Yeah.
Like different people enjoy
Yeah.
different things.
Yeah.
It's also good. But I think law kind of enticed me more because it has so much of purpose on it. It's like a powerful thing.
It is.
And like I was talking to you before, I said I like power plus passion.
Yeah.
Like I don't like plain Jane
Yeah,
simple
I
things.
love
So,
that.
yeah.
I so love that.
So
Yeah.
kind of law gave me a sense of power.
Got
A
it.
sense of power in the sense changing someone's life, probably
Yeah.
helping them,
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
someone out of trouble.
Yeah.
You know, putting a person who deserves punishment to that place.
Yeah.
You know, like it gave me a lot of sense of power.
Yeah.
And also a lot of sense of being an empath.
Okay.
You know, so that kind of like I really liked it while studying it, and while I was interning, like the moment when I was studying, I was also interning with modeling. So you know, I used to balance a lot.
I mean, that's what I was wondering, you know, from this glam
That's
girl
what I'm
to a
getting.
black and white.
That's one thing. I think everything, my brain cells are used up so much. Then my
Now I
metabolism
know
gets
your
faster.
secret.
Yeah, like it's just multiple
Yeah.
professions. Get you skinny. That's a secret, guys.
Noted, guys. Pearls of wisdom.
Yeah. So from there, what else do you wanna know?
Yeah, so I mean, so you got into law from your father, and then modeling was something accidentally that happened to you. But like, what was that point you shifted to Bombay? You know, completely.
I was always born and raised in
You're
Bombay.
born.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a Bombay girl. My schooling was done in Bombay. My college was done in Bombay, and like a total local Bombay girl. Like I've traveled in train, I've traveled in buses when I was in school and college.
Yeah, I mean,
So like
Bombay
Bombay,
gives
I've
you-
eaten vada pav, I've eaten sandwich, I've done everything. Like I used to eat vada pav every day in my college.
Wow,
Every day.
amazing. Were you always like this?
I was more, you can say I was like 7 kgs more than what I am today.
That's-
more a muscle weight. I was always very athletic.
Yeah.
It comes from my family somewhere,
Mhm.
like blessed with really beautiful genes.
Yeah.
Even if we eat a lot, we don't put on.
I saw your grandmom's some picture.
That was my grandmom, my masi. I think you must have seen my masi's picture, not my grandmom. Yeah.
One lady with a cigar. What is that?
Oh no, that was a joke.
Okay. I was wondering.
So I found a very quirky old woman's picture in some bungalow in Goa.
Oh,
It was
so
smoking a cigar with
that-
flowers on that.
It had a meme flavor. Like,
Yeah,
but
so
then
it was
looking
like
at you, I could also
Goa
believe
mama.
that you
Mama
also-
Goa, sorry. So my Instagram has this random
Yeah.
shit going on. I stopped it.
I love it.
Because a lot of people actually think that, like, you thought she's my grandma.
It can work in your favor, baby.
No, but I so wish I could show you that picture now. Because you remember that picture, right?
I do.
Like
yeah.
pixie cut with flowers and cigars.
It's so
in the mouth.
interestingly done. I love it. Like, I want to
I
know
was
who's
like,
the
oh,
photographer.
mama, my ancestor. So yeah.
But anyway,
I keep
yeah,
doing
so-
stupid things.
No, it's very unpredictable, your handle, which I like. Anyway.
Yeah, because
So-
I am kind of like that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty twisted in my head. Like one day I have a very serious personality.
Yeah.
The next day I'll
The
be like a
lawyer
very
in you.
funny, stupid person, goofy,
Yeah.
clumsy. Third day I'll be a diva. I'll be like, oh, bring me this, bring me that.
Good.
yeah,
So many
like-
flavors. You're living it all.
Oh, Cancerians, we have moods.
You're a
swings,
Cancer.
yeah. So we keep changing.
Like water.
weather.
Water.
Water is still fluid. It's
Weather
smooth.
is
Weather is like
all over the place. Interesting. So yeah, I mean that was your modeling and lawyer thing. And what was next? Like how did you get into music?
Oh, it's so. My father is very good with music, and when we were young, he used to always like sing, play some instruments at home. I have learned piano, keyboard. I had learned piano.
Guys, piano.
Keyboard and piano.
Keyboard.
So when I was in college, that time I was learning piano when I was in junior college. And I always thought in my head somewhere that someday I will choose music.
Yeah.
If not professionally, at least for my own peace to unwind. So a lot of people think that music is only for entertainment, right? Like it is of course for entertainment, but my relation with music had always been like different. I kind of unwind when I'm playing music, when I'm listening to music. It recharges me. It's like a meditation.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
different for me. And back then, I never thought about taking it professionally. I used to enjoy it, but I never thought that I'll take it as a profession because I always thought I'm going to end up being a lawyer because I've spent so much of
course.
hard work and years
Yeah.
behind being
Yeah.
a law student. So in my head, I always knew that okay, I'm going to be a lawyer. I'm going to be like one of these famous
Fancy,
lawyers who
high
come on,
court
who
lawyer.
come on news, media, and all, and like talking about
Yeah.
crime against
Reforms.
women and murders, catching, punishing, investigating, like all those dreamy things.
I
So I was a dreamy child, so
Yeah.
of course, like I had like a lot of fantasies going on in my head always.
That's what gets manifested.
So I was lucky enough because of modeling, I had a door or a platform to meet people from different industry, from different field, and the best of them.
Yeah.
So I kind of ended up meeting people like Bali Sagu, Akil, Akhtar.
Wow.
So
Like in parties and social
yeah,
events.
like when we had our fashion weeks and all, and of course these guys were like celebrities back
Yeah.
then. Even now they are celebrities, and they used to come to watch the show,
Yeah.
meet us in the after party, greet us.
Yeah.
So I was very fond of Bali Sagu and his music,
Uh-huh.
and he was very close friend with one of my co-models. She's
Okay.
a good friend too. So I once met him and I spoke about it. I was like, oh, I like how you do it. How do you do it? Like, does it really happen on a console, or you guys, do it
Yeah.
somewhere else? I was very curious to know about it.
Yeah.
So he told me you should become a DJ.
He told you.
Yeah, he
your
just
face.
told me because you're so curious about it, you should become a DJ. I don't know if he said it in a sarcastic way because he's from UK or he really meant it.
They can have your.
Yeah, so, but then even now he sends me music. Like
Yeah.
he sends me songs like, try this one,
Wow.
see how this,
Yeah.
you can make
Probably
this
he
one.
saw their potential.
Yeah. And I wanted to learn DJing in 2018.
Okay.
I really badly wanted to learn DJing in 2018, but that whole year I was traveling most of the time. I was in Europe for 3 months for modeling. I was in Dubai for 3 months for modeling.
Oh my
So
God.
with my agency, I was like traveling alone,
Mm.
and I couldn't do it. 2019 I tried, but I started getting so many legal cases
Uh-huh.
with my firm
Yeah.
that I
Oh,
could not even
no
buy
bandwidth.
time of listening to a song. Forget about.
Yeah.
While I was driving, I used to listen to case files. Like I used to
Oh,
put on
really?
Google. You have like Google Listen.
Yeah.
I used to play it on that. So 2019 also went
Isn't that
very.
too mechanical? Like,
Oh, it is of course, but anything which is related to intelligence and intellect gets a little mechanical.
yeah.
It does.
But you were okay with it.
I was okay with it. Money drives me.
Huh.
Power drives me. It was, giving me both things.
Okay.
So I was like good, and I wanted to switch from modeling for some time because I was thinking this is getting very stagnant.
Monotonous. Also.
Yeah, very monotonous. I'm not reaching a second spot.
Hmm.
I'm still in the same
Yeah.
old
Level.
model.
Yeah.
Okay, I did all the shows. I did Lakme, I did FDC, all the best shows. I've done India Dubai Fashion Week, I've done India London Fashion Week. I've done like a lot of
Sure.
fashion weeks with the best designers.
Right.
And I've done best commercials for automobiles also.
Right.
But somewhere I wanted to try and test myself. What else can Reena do?
Yeah. Yeah.
Born with so much of intelligence and talent and skills. I just wanted to test myself. What
Yeah.
else
Can't
can
be
I
put
do?
to waste.
I was like, let me test myself. So
Yeah.
I just left modeling suddenly.
Okay.
I
Like
just,
took a pause, you mean?
I just left it.
Oh.
Like,
Started saying no to it.
I did not get in touch with anyone who gets me work, or I did not approach anyone for work. I kind of stopped Instagram for some time. I stopped clicking pictures, shoot, stuff done. I dedicated myself to see where I can reach in law.
Sure.
And whenever I get into something, I get very obsessive about it.
Yeah.
Like, I give my 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I go to the depth of that thing.
Sure.
Otherwise I would not. Like I'm someone who will dive, not float.
Ah.
So I
Wow.
always
Go to the
dive
rock bottom.
into the root, to
Yeah.
the depth. That's how I started. I gave myself like 1-2 years. Then lockdown happened in 2020. We were still working. Lawyers did not have any chance to stay at home.
Yeah.
The courts were open
Yeah,
until
yeah,
like end of 2020, and then
In fact, lot of
we used to
divorces
wear PPE
happened.
kit and go to court.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the funniest
I
thing.
can imagine.
Yeah, so then later on I stopped going to court because of COVID.
Ah.
I started doing document work in the office, like desk work. Then I joined Top Gear magazine as a lawyer. I was
Oh, really?
the legal partner of Top Gear India magazine.
Wow.
So every magazine you will open 2021 se leke 2022 tak, it has my name on it, legal partner. Reena Babu.
Wow.
Like I feel so good. I was like, wow.
Finally, you combined the two loves of your life.
Yeah, I also like cars. So then because of that, Autocar and of course Top Gear and all started selecting me as women who will lead the car rally of women to different
Oh,
destinations with certain brands. So I am one of the few models who've been featured on Top Gear magazine India. So mostly they shoot entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
They shoot people who have some mark in the society.
Yeah.
Top Gear is
Yeah.
more about that.
Yeah.
Or they directly
Power.
shoot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they directly shoot actors.
Yeah.
Like actors like Mahesh Babu.
Yeah.
Like who have really good reach
Yeah.
in India.
Yeah.
Ranveer Singh, like people like that. Like you rarely see a model doing a Top Gear feature.
Yeah. True that.
So I'm one of the few girls who've been on Top Gear
Yeah.
India.
Again, amazing.
I did it for Hyundai Verna, and they made me drive. Like they made me drive to really rough courses. Like it was scary.
Yeah.
There was this one guy standing out of the sunroof, a photographer, and he was like just telling me speed up, slow down, take a curve, take a U-turn, and then I have to look good and I have to listen to him. I have trucks moving around me.
Oh,
And then he's suddenly going out of the window and then he's shooting me. So, it was very scary because I was scared for him.
Yeah.
I've never driven a car where someone is like
I know.
just
Get distracted.
hanging around literally.
I can imagine.
So that has never
It
happened.
must be an experience.
Yeah. Then Autocar gave me a title of Women with Drive.
Wow.
And I was featured on their page. I started their rally with Mahindra Thar and Mahindra KUV. Then I was
The
featured
women rally, you mean?
on women rally. Then I was featured on Mahindra's page couple of times for the same thing. So like I have a lot of different things going on simultaneously in my life, and I like my life like this.
Yeah, I think that keeps you going. I mean,
Yeah.
since you get bored of stuff easily.
No, I don't really get bored.
No? Okay.
I seek for purpose and I
Variety.
seek for a validity of stuff. Like, you know, if I'm constantly doing one thing, like with modeling, it really started hitting me that this is not taking me anywhere. Like, I'm just doing the same thing. Am I like born to only do this one thing?
Yeah.
And also in my head, I knew that this is a very short-lived career. Like, you know, the moment I will grow older, like I'll reach 35 something, I may not get these jobs like I'm getting now.
Yeah, the shelf life.
The shelf life is really small. Though there are models of 45, 50 and I'm still doing it, but not everyone is a champ. You know, it is someone.
And you don't get that well paid. I mean, you know.
Yeah, it's like some star shines brighter than others.
Yeah.
Just like that. You know, some people get it, some people don't.
Yeah.
That is why I want to move out of modeling. But I have still not left it. I still get offers.
Sure.
I still work with designers like Vikram Patnes,
pick and
Nehha Lohiya. Yeah, like the old people who've actually pushed me in the beginning.
Wow.
I'm not saying no to them. I recently did 2 music videos. One was with SK Music Works. It's called Chamo. I was playing a DJ in that.
What a song.
Yeah, that's a very good song.
Amazing.
Has a lot of pun intended, but
I think we as Indians love it, right?
yeah, I mean, pun intended always works.
It works.
It always works. And the best part about it is, I just started my career as a DJ. It was like just, I think 3-4 months. And of course, like when you start a new thing, you want people to know you with that profession. You want people to know you with that title.
Yeah.
And this song kind of, it reached what, 25 million people?
Yeah.
So 25 million people know that this woman is a DJ.
Yeah. That's huge, right?
Yeah.
Suddenly
so, and in 3-4 months, you know, that was like a jackpot for me.
Yeah.
And of course, the direction is superb. It's a very high budget song.
I think, it looks gorgeous.
Yeah, the setup was like crazy. Like, Aziz, the director, did a lovely job.
Yeah.
Siddharth Kashyap, of course, like great human. He has an eye for people. You can like just look at people and say, okay, I know this person is going to reach somewhere. And he did listen to my music before casting me as a DJ.
Wow.
Though I didn't have to play anything.
Yeah, but he wanted.
But he just wanted to see if I'm that character.
Yeah.
You know,
That's good. Getting into details.
that's crazy actually.
No, that's
So he came for my gig with a lot of his associates and friends. And he heard me playing, he saw me playing and he was like, yeah, cool. I think I want to take her.
But guys, amazing song. Please check it out.
Yeah,
It's on
Shamu,
YouTube.
please increase
Take it
to
to
1
1 billion. But going back to your journey, I mean, you said 2018 you wanted to do the DJing part.
Yes.
And finally, when did you get into it? Like,
So thanks to lockdown, lockdown changed my life a lot, like for good,
like
for good.
most
Like,
of us.
only good things have happened to me because of taking that break from job.